I was like, oh, what you trying to do? She was like, what you trying to do? And I'm just sitting there like, shit, what's up? Like, you tell me. She lays me on my bed, get on top of me, right? And just look at me. Shorty got wop like Fetty. Bread when I let her get ready. They know my bomb and say everything.
I didn't even like that for real. VONIEE, stop playing.
You know, I'm kind of nervous. I haven't been on this camera in a minute. It's been a month. I don't even know when I'm dropping this. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know when I'm dropping this. But yeah, anyway. I say, yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, VONIEE, and I'm back again with another motherfucking video. Before we get into the story time, like, if you new, welcome. Make sure y'all do all that. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Do all of that so the video could get out on the algorithm or whatever. Y'all already saw the video. Y'all already saw the title. Like, I'm gonna be telling y'all how I got caught up with my female friend. Like, and I had a girl at the time. Like, bro, I promise you, I did not. Did y'all hear me say serious? I promise you, I didn't. I promise you, she be like listening, bro. Cause like, the fuck? Like I said, I had a girl at the time, and I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up. I got caught up. I got caught in the moment. I wouldn't necessarily. Alright, anyway, whatever. They already gonna know who that person is. I don't even know if I should say it or not. Cause I told everybody that I was moving and I was moving away, and I was telling people from school like, yo, I'm gonna be outside because I couldn't go inside because I got suspended for 2 weeks. Y'all probably like, what the fuck you get suspended for? It was for a damn pillow fight video. And them niggas thought I was meant to because I did an emo prank in there, whatever. I couldn't go inside, so I just had to wait outside until everybody, like, you know, got out of school or whatever. I've been where I was at, like, kind of like my whole life, so it was kind of like crazy or whatever. One of my female friends, she texted me and she wanted us to like go out to get pizza and shit since I was leaving. And you know, at the time, like I said, I have a girl. I'm like a little iffy about it, and my girl don't like me being around females or whatever. Well, my ex. Fuck, why am I saying my girl into my mom? I was like, yo, she wanna like give me pizza and shit, and she like, oh, I find that odd. Why she wanna give you pizza, just all that other shit. Like I said, bro, she was just too, I don't know, she was just too controlling, kinda. It's like she wouldn't let me have female friends or whatever, and it came before her. If any females watching this, bro, come on, bro, like, do better. Don't do that. But I understand it, because if it's a girl best friend, that's a different story. So we go and get pizza. You know, I'm chilling, I'm vibing. I was just telling her, I'm like, nah, I think I'm gonna go home. And she like, no, let's get pizza. Like, this your last day here. Why not, you know, just spend it with me? This, that, and the third. Boom. I said the pizza spot is literally like right down the street from like where my crib is at. So she was finna go home. So she called her peoples. They ain't answering or none of that. And I'm like, what the hell? No one ain't trying to pick her up or whatever. And she's like, oh, could I like stay at your crib until like they pick me up or whatever? And she wanted to spend like the whole day with me because like, you know, it was my last day here. Damn, what the? She's like, oh, I never met your mom either. You know, Alright, chill. Yeah, she's like, I never met your mom, and you know, she wanted to come over there, chill, me and my mom. Remind you, I don't think I told you this. My boy, right? one of my friends and shit, he came over too. He was gonna come over to the crib too because before, I think we was doing a video or something. We was gonna do a video or some shit. Me and my female friend, we walk into the crib or whatever. I told my girl, she was mad about it. Kind of like mad about it if he like, oh, you know, just tripping. And I'm like, bro, chill. Like, you don't gotta trip. You feel me? Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Make sure y'all drink your water, man. Stay hydrated. You gotta be wet to stay wet, you hear me? But yeah, like, alright, so boom, we get in the crib. She me, my mom. You know, we chilling. Let me tell y'all this. My girl at the time, right? I don't got no girl right now, but girl at the time, she ain't like me hugging on those females at all, right? She did not like that shit. It was me and my female friend. So we get in my room. You know, we vibing and shit, and she just like all like sitting on the chair. And she was like, she stood up and she was like, come here. And I'm like, what? And then like she pulled her hands, like she was like this and give me a hug. So I give her a hug and shit. You know, we was just hugging for a long ass time, like rocking back and forth. Like I said, this is my last day there. Ain't think none of it. She like, oh, I love you. And I'm like, I love you too. Yo, chill. Any females that's watching me, look, listen, I'm a changed man. I I ain't really on that type of shit no more. I feel like it's a difference when you say it to your friends. I don't know, y'all let me know. Is it bad to say I love you to one of your female friends if you got a girl? Or if you got a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Is it bad to say I love you to one of your guy friends if you got a nigga? Or love you type shit. On some like just, you know what I'm saying? Like I have love for you type shit. My boy get to the door. He come in and all we talking about is just like when I'm moving and what's going to be the next move, the next step for me. You know, I wasn't even worried about her. Like me and him was just chopping it up. Like after like 10-15 minutes, I'm like, idea popped up in my head. You know what? We want, oh my, I didn't even give her a name, bro. I didn't even give her a name. We gonna call her Daniela, right? So boom. It's crazy as hell because I didn't even think of a name. What the hell? So I texted Daniela and I'm like, oh, we should put a prank on this nigga. And she like, what you want to do? And I'm like, let's act like we getting it in. You know what I'm saying? We doing it. Fuck around, hit the cabin gate, stick all you need. But look, yeah, I texted Daniela and I'm like, yo, I think we should do that. And she was with it. The prank, you know, we just started, you know, acting like we was doing shit, just dramatic sounds or whatever. Take my AirPod out for this shit, man. Yeah, man. Let me sip some water right quick, cause this shit finna take your thirst. Feel like a preacher. So like I said, doing dramatic noises ain't really nothing too crazy. I honestly forgot like what led up to what the fuck happened. But let me tell you, I set the camera up too. It was her phone because my phone ain't have storage, so they set the camera up or whatever. You know, really, I ain't expect Daniela to actually do what she did. I was like, oh, what you trying to do? She was like, what you trying to do? Look me in my face with the most fuck me eyes, bro. I promise you. And I'm just sitting there like, shit, what's up? Like, you tell me. Cause at this point, I think she playing, right? Long story short, tell me why Daniela, she lays me on my bed, get on top of me, right? And just look at me. And y'all already know, bro. Like, I'm just lost of words. Like, I don't know if I should fold or if I should stay loyal. But that's not me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and do that crazy shit. And remind you, Daniela had a nigga too. I had a girl and Daniela had a nigga. So, like, what the low-key, we was both cheating. Like, if we gonna be 100. You know, she was talking to me like on like with her sexy voice or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, but that shit low-key woke. That shit literally woke my third leg up kinda like. But I'm like saying like, yo, chill. I already cheated because look, she got on top of me, I grabbed her ass, right? She was on top of me type shit. And I was laying on the bed. So I grabbed her ass and I was just looking at her. That's when like we both laughed and got off each other and we was like, yo, we gotta chill. And I'm like, bro, for real. But we was both low-key trying to do some shit. Even though I ain't kiss her, I ain't fuck her, I ain't do none of that, I still kinda cheated in a way because I grabbed her ass. And it wasn't supposed to go like that to the point where she was on my motherfucking body. It wasn't supposed to go like that. This shit is crazy. So I'm sitting over here like, yo, what's up? Like, shit, I'm ready for anything now. You know what I'm saying? We liked each other at one point in time. And it's like, well, it's like we like each other, but it ain't really like gonna go nowhere type shit. It's gonna come one day where it's gonna escalate. I'm gonna get on camera. I'm like, yo, I fucking did that. You know what I'm saying? And then, hey. If y'all OOV and y'all don't know what that stands for, that's only on VONIEE. I don't know if this is a V or whatever. But if y'all part of OOV, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm like, yo, I hit that. We just like, yo, we gotta chill. And you know the crazy part is this shit was on camera. I can't, bro, this shit was on camera. Cause she sent me like the clips, right? Yo, I could've, that would've been too fat if I would've showed y'all. Cause the people that know her and know me, they would've put two and two together. And yeah. Like, and look, I don't even know if my ex watching me. But if you is, I really should've told you. Like, I was on some like fuck shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I messed up. I ain't gonna lie, I messed up. It proceeds to keep happening. This time, me and her goes in the bathroom. And we still acting like it's a prank, but really it's not. Bro, we goes in a bathroom. Like, bro, like I said, my friend over here thinking we pranking him. Like, we was dead ass though. Like, we goes in the bathroom and like, I lift her up on the counter. She was on like the bathroom, whatever that shit was. And I lift her up and she had her fucking, her legs wrapped around me type shit. You know, we still ain't doing nothing, but it's like the tension is there. Like that sexual tension, that whatever you want to call it, that shit was there. We come back to the room, but this time I lay her ass on the bed. So we just looking at each other now. Like, yo, stop playing with me. So I put her on the bed or whatever. This time I looked at her. She wrapped her legs around me, but it was over. Like, it was finna be over. I low-key was finna risk everything for my, like, for her. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You know, we just agreed like, yo, we ain't never gonna tell nobody. You know, let's keep this between me and you. People ain't really gonna know for real, because it's like, you know, I ain't really say too much, and I gave her a code name, so it's like, anybody know me, y'all go ahead and put 2 and 2 together. I don't care. Y'all not going to find out. Only the niggas that I told. Well, I just told on myself. Why did I ain't tell nobody. My girl, it was like the next day, she asked me, she like, oh, so what y'all do? And I didn't really say too much about, you know, me and Daniela, but I told her about like me and my boy. And she was like, oh, I find it odd that you're not talking about her, but you're talking about him. And she was like, oh, I think something was going on between you two. Whole time she was right. You know, females, don't get too ahead of y'all motherfucking self now. Don't boost your motherfucking ego. But I will say, females, y'all are right. Y'all do be right most of the time. And you know, it was just like a fuck up. You know, I messed up. Will I ever do it again? Daniela, if you watching this, if you know who you is, what's up? Think I'm playing with you, I'll really break your little ass. Stop playing with me, bro. Like, that's the end of the story, though. Just wanted to, I'm not gonna lie. People my age be having stories at like young age, but my story times are really recent. Like, I literally have so many like craziest, ridiculous story times, like recent too. Like, it's just coming up, you know, since I'm getting older or whatever. And it's like, you know, I got these story times with these females, and it's just a whole bunch of story times that I could tell y'all. So if y'all rock with this one, y'all let me know in the comments below, man. I really love y'all. I really hope y'all having a good day, night, evening, whatever time y'all watching this. Just know everything gonna be alright. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, like I said. And moral of the story, don't put yourself in a predicament that you know you're going to end up fucking up, or you know you're going to end up, like, you know, regretting it for a while. Low key looking good as hell though, you know what I'm saying? You see the curl light skin nigga. But yeah, man, I love y'all.